right, I'm back, and we are continuing on from where we were before, where we left off. Um, I wanted to add a test here. Alex suggested. I think it's probably a good idea. Um, and yeah, made some changes here, so I'm gonna it. Cool. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna add this test. We'll get this thing merged. I'll add some docs, and yeah, and then maybe even TypeScript stuff. So cool. So good afternoon, Tiago. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna start the test. We're just gonna add one test. That is pretty much just what Alex suggested there. Actually works with piecing code. Okay, cool. So we're gonna get re-render. Does render give us a re-render? No, it does not. See if we can build a quick re-render here. And re-render new HTML. And I'm gonna make this render take a container. And we'll return render new HTML container. We'll just re-render this same thing. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. And then we'll do there. Okay, cool. So we're gonna get a re-render. Back from that, do a find test. Do okay. Got stuff breaking. Okay. Object. Let me just check something out really quick. Just use fake timers. Bring this up. Use. Okay, so oh, I gotta do something really quick. This will just take a second. Okay, cool. Okay, sweet. So we're going to expect actually, you know what? We don't need to. We'll just do a get here. So B to the needs to be ink. Gonna fail because it needs to wait a couple seconds. Okay. Here. Just see what's going on. Actually, you know what? Let's do debug. Oh, debug isn't. That's a special thing that React testing library adds. Okay, query by test ID div. Email. Okay, so we got null the first time, and then we actually do have an. Wonder why. Not worrying. This is a good thing that we're doing this test because it could be a legit problem or legit bug. So do one test. Huh. Oh, I wonder. Calling. It calls it the first time. No. Then it just never calls it again. That's the problem. Our mutation observer isn't observing this mutation. Okay. We're gonna do things a little differently then. Here. I think this is just contrived because the way that we do tests in DOM testing library. So we're going to say container dot first child data. Isn't it data set? Or test e. Okay. E equals. Okay. So it's not getting called again. Yeah, for some reason the mutation observer isn't noticing that change. So if we go to wait. I did not write these tests. only calls it first time. Then, oh, element. I bet. Oh, I need to provide a container. That's it. Because we're not putting this in the document and it's making the mutation observer on the document. So bad. Thing. And then here, no options here. We'll say container. Container. There we go. That should work. Ta-da! Sweet. So it calls once and then it calls again. So we're good. We are so set. Cool. Cool, cool. Do okay, sweet. Just check this out really quick. Just got a message. All right. Well, cool. So let's just commit that stuff to have an alias that'll run the commit hooks first, and then it opens up my editor to or it opens up Vim to check out the and it also shows like all of the changes here, which is okay, cool. Sweet. So, see, is Alex like? I feel like Alex should have S code. So, all contributors, please. You. I never remember what these are. We need to have these documented. Type. Yeah, that's. Probably have like everything, but cool. Just make sure that this works nice. And then go ahead and doc site. Let's look at the TypeScript definition. Okay. See, this is why I don't update it. I don't know what I'm cool as it. Okay, cool. So Alex is up on this. Great. You go to the doc. Find by series. Return a promise which resolves when out. Your mic activation is too low. It's cutting off the ends of your sentences. Thank you for that. Let me fix that really quick. Because sometimes I kind of mumble, and so yeah, it would be good to not have it cut off things. Advanced audio. I forget how to do this stuff. Filters, there we go. Noise gate. Let's just get rid of that. See, now it's just hanging out, like doing the, yeah, I kind of needed that noise gate. Let's just make it configured nicely. So, yeah, I guess I'll do something like that maybe. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better. Thank you for the feedback. Okay. If there, yeah, let me know if there's anything else I can make adjustments to. Like if you want this to be bigger. Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. I was gonna make a joke like, look at how big I can be. Ah! There we go. Okay, sweet. So, no element is found after a timeout of note. This is a simple abstraction or a simple combination of get by UI Wizard. What's up? I'm making a DOM testing library compatible testing library for testing sketch files. What? The API is so intuitive and easy to learn. Will be useful in testing sketch plugins. That's cool. So does Sketch like use a DOM or something? Tell me more. Do you have a link? That's so cool. MyStar queries and wait for element. Let's see, testing library. Testing library. Sweet. Okay, let's merge this thing. And we'll delete the branch. I'm working on docs now. Just find wait for element. Okay. This is gonna be, where am I? And find by queries, except the wait for element options as the last argument. IE find by test text or container text. The UI wizard says it is using Sketch Tool to generate the object model from a sketch file and uses that to find layers, assets, etc., and their properties. Huh, I don't know anything about Sketch, but it seems like you need to render that to a DOM or something. I've not released it yet as it's very much under development, but we'll definitely keep you posted. I think that's like a super cool idea. Okay, so yeah, so this will be the container, then the text, and then query options, and then wait for element options. Boom. Okay. Here we go. So this is find all by queries, return a promise which resolves when any elements are found which match the given query. It resolves as an array and rejects resolves here, let's see, to an array of elements when any elements are found which match the given query. It rejects, or the promise is rejected if no elements are found after a timeout of 5 seconds. A default timeout of that. Okay, cool. Docs add find all query type docs. Okay, sweet, good. Find by, except that's not find all, there we go. Find by reference. Remember that. Oh, actually, different repo. Okay, cool. Okay, so UI wizard says it's patching the DOM testing library function similar to Puppeteer testing library to mimic the same API. Very cool, because as we know, it's not the implementation itself that matters. It's the concept, which makes it so cool. All right, sweet. Hey, and guess what? This has totally been released. So I'm going to do one other thing really quick. We're going to get master. We'll pull that, get all of our stuff and whatnot and cool stuff. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is, I know that TypeScript definitions need to be updated, but I don't trust myself to work on that. So I'm going to add a issue, feature request, add TypeScript definitions for find by queries. I don't trust myself with typing those. So if someone would be good enough to do that, I would appreciate it. Okay. Cool. Did you consider, oh, here, Rem just said they dance all. Whoa, Nepal, it is super late for you. I strongly suggest you get some sleep, but you do you. Brian is saying, did you consider having find all by return an async iterator, or do you think asynchronous iterators are still too new? I am, well, okay, first off, they're definitely too new. And even if they weren't, I don't know. Iterators are neat, but the only situation where I see them being super useful is when you're doing a for loop, and I don't see that. Like, I don't like writing for loops personally. The other place where they're useful is doing like a spread thing. That would be cool. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like you could do await, find stuff, whatever. You could do it that way. So it just doesn't seem like a super common thing that we need. So I'm gonna just stick with what we've got here with returning a promise that resolves to an array. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's see. We've got that TypeScript definition thing. I've got the docs there. Get rid of this stuff. Okay, so let me just check out a couple of things. Well, actually, I'll just do one thing that I know I want to do right now, and that is we're going to go to package.json, and we no longer have contributor. Yeah, it's not even in here. So I'm going to go to my contributing. Oh, actually, I removed it from here too. Sweet. So the only thing that I need to remove is in the pull request template, we need to get rid of added myself to contributors table. Because we don't need to do that anymore because we're using the bot. So git commit am docs remove add myself to contrib table, and we'll just push that. That one's easy. Okay, pretty DOM, CSS and JS serializer plugin support. Yeah, that's a cool idea, but I'm definitely not working on it today. Example with Karma. I think somebody's made an example. We're going to close this one for now. Oh, I don't care. Somebody can work on it later. Should this case be supported by get by label text? Let's see. So you can use symbol iterator support spread operator. Yep, as I mentioned, but I guess that would mean it would need to be a generator instead of async await. Yeah, it seems like it would just overcomplicate things to not just simply return a promise that resolves to an array. And I don't really see a huge benefit to it anyway. So, okay. I don't know where we ended up here. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave that as is. I don't have time to work on it or to investigate. Throw an error if get by star queries return anything other than one result. Let me add a label for breaking change on this one. And yeah, we're definitely going to do that. Testing window post message race condition question. Did you ever figure this one out? Maybe better off asking this on Spectrum. React testing library Spectrum chat. Okay. Typing. Okay, yep, that's not something I'm gonna do. ES5 support again. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to go with requiring people to, let me just take a look at this thing. Yeah, okay, whatever. Use the UMD if they need old browser support. Yes, this is true. Maybe we could add a note to the docs. What do you all think? Okay, I'm gonna just close this because I just don't Yeah. Don't think that's totally necessary. Search across nested elements. Hmm. Wait a second. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing. Okay. Cool. I think. Yeah, so like I feel like we were left off on something like really small on this one. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, let's just see what happens if I do this. So we're gonna npm run tests. We're gonna go node inner text on our get node text. Get node text. Node.inner text or array from child nodes. We'll just see what blows up. Okay, well, yeah, that's, I guess that didn't break anything. Not in these tests anyway. Okay, let me just check out this file really quick. Comments inside label. Comments inside label. Yeah, sure. Okay, we're gonna run elements. Whoops. Okay. People love their spacing. 2 spaces is good enough for me. Okay. And we're just gonna do this. We'll import render from helpers test details. And from that we'll get by label text. And we'll get rid of all this stuff and we'll just get rid of that. Okay, so I think this is supposed to pass. but it does not. Did this pass CI? It did. Okay, so I must be doing something different. Huh. Inner text. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hum-de-dum-de-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Okay, we'll console log, node inner text. My guess is it's going to be undefined. Yep, there we go. That's why we don't observe any behavior. It's probably because inner text isn't supported by a JS DOM. So how did this test pass? Oh, because we're using label, yeah, we still need to do get node text in our queries. Queries, which one is that? Label.text content. Label text content, we want to do get node text. There we go, now it's passing. Okay, but inner text, I'm gonna say add a comment here because I'm pretty sure, yeah, that passes as well. Node inner text is not supported in JS DOM, but this is useful for S running in the, nah, I don't know. Get rid of that thing. Let me find out. I don't see any reason to make this change at all. Yeah, I cannot simulate this problem. Well, so if let's assume for a moment that we did support inner text. Get my label text cars. Okay, well, hold on then. No, we should be fine. Let me do this really quick. I'm gonna just experiment on a few things. We'll do this. We'll add it as HTML. We'll stick it right there. And then I go in here and I say inner text. I'm gonna get all the things, but that's not supported by JS DOM, so we say text content. Okay, but we don't actually do that. We say array from child nodes. And our node is $0. We get options. Yeah, so I think we're doing what they want to. Like it makes no difference. Yeah. Okay, so in investigating this, I realized there's a flaw in the original assumption. That is not correct. Inner text returns. No, that is not correct. This is what this is what I've learned. Just copy all this stuff. So our current implementation is great because when running get node text, this code with get node text without changes, we return get node text for label node. Options, which is correct, I believe. So I'll go ahead and make that fix, and we should be good to go. Okay, cool. Sweet, so let's find out what changes do we make. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to do this elements inside label thing. I'm just gonna get rid of that. We don't need that. Okay. Cool. And I just noticed this thing. So let's do a KCD scripts format to format all the things. I know I shouldn't do this, but that's what I'm gonna do anyway. Somehow slipped in some badly formatted stuff. Git commit, or we'll just do all the things so we can see the diff as well. Uh-oh. We're running ESLint on this file. It's a TypeScript file. Huh. That is no bueno. Lint ignore. TS. Will that fix it? Dang it. I think I'm gonna have to make a change to KCD scripts for this. Let me just check out something really quick. Or we want lint staged actually. Lint staged config. Oh, that's my test. Yeah, we're gonna pass all this to okay, so we gotta go to the lint script because that's where the filtering filter. Yeah, get rid of that TypeScript thing. Yeah, because it can't handle TypeScript files, I guess. Unless we have the Babel plugin. Huh. Okay. Well, it's expecting a semicolon. That doesn't help. Okay. Well, boo on this. You know what I'm gonna do? If I go ESLint or yeah, KCD scripts lint. Yep, it passes, and in fact, if I get rid of this ignore thing, pretty sure it'll still pass. Yep. So we're gonna do a commit without the hooks, no verify, because I'm a terrible person. I don't want to deal with this right now. So we're going to fix the by label, use get node text abstraction instead of text content. Closes this one, I think. No, it doesn't close that. No, it doesn't close that. That's something else. So here we'll just do the pull request that I already closed. Okay. There we go. We're gonna make a branch PR label text. Okay, push that. And we'll make that a PR for realsies. I don't know if you can hear my baby screaming upstairs. It is nap time. Okay, so we'll just do this. Most of the time that's what I'm gonna have in there. The Y. Yeah, because it closes this. Now make the get by label or the query all by label text. Use get node text instead of text content. Also, I formatted everything. Okay, and then documentation added. That's not applicable. That's also not applicable. Not applicable in this case. And it's ready to be merged. So as soon as it passes CI, we'll get that one merged and we'll be good. Okay, so this one's tricky. Let's write a test here to see if we can reproduce this. I feel like I should be able to test the right answer prefix here. A dot is rendered with the corresponding answer text just by doing a dot so and so, which would select the enclosing div. Yeah. Hey Brian, thanks for the tip on the TypeScript. If you would like, I would love it if you could make a pull request to fix that. Because I'm still pretty new with the whole TypeScript thing, and as cool as I think it is and people should use it, I don't use it a lot, and so I'm pretty fresh and don't know what I'm doing most of the time, so sorry. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll check out master. Hit reset, or we'll fetch origin. Hit reset hard origin master. I just committed something into a branch that shouldn't be there. Okay, so then in our tests, we're gonna have bugs.js, and we'll test text spans. Can span multiple elements, and yeah, render that. Okay, so we're gonna need import render from helpers test utils, and we'll get our queries from that. We'll say get by text, expect get by text. We'll just copy what this individual said to be truthy. Okay. Boy, my baby is crying a lot right now. My wife's up there though. She will take care of him. Okay. Something must have happened to make him quite sad. Okay. So now we're gonna run the test and let's see how our thing is going here. Let's get rid of that. I want to get this merged as soon. Yep, it's running right now. Uh-oh, node 8 failed. Why did it fail? Oh, there we go. Error handler. Oh, boo. Yeah, we need to rewrite those tests because it is... My guess is it was some sort of timing thing, so we're just going to restart that one. Try it again. Hopefully that works better this time. Okay, sweet. So we got this breaking. This could be because the text is broken up by multiple elements. That is the the caveat that we want to remove. We want to say if it is broken up by multiple elements, let's find it, find the next one. So container, actually, we're just gonna make sure we're only running bugs, and then I'll probably rename that test file later, but we're gonna go into probably queries, get by text, or we want the by query all by text. That's what we're looking for. So our normalizer, we match get node text. Okay, so we are going to want to go into our get node text and console log node text content. Okay. Huh. Right, this is, so we're, the reason that this one doesn't match, this is the entire container, and then this is the div, which is this thing, and that's the one we want to return. And then, but the reason that we're not returning it is because we're filtering out all of its children that are not text nodes. And that's not a text node, and that's not a text node. And so we filter those out, and then we get the text content of those together, and it's going to be nothing. And so that's why it doesn't match. So we can't hear him. Tony, you can't hear me? Let me know if you can't hear me. I am mumbling kind of because I'm trying to figure out how to solve some of these problems. Yeah. Looks like this is finished. Sweet. So let's get this merged, because that's a good one. That one's fine. No breaking change there. At least there shouldn't be. Hopefully there's not. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, so yeah. Thank you. Could not hear the little guy. Oh, thanks, Tony. Yeah, this microphone is a nice microphone. It'll really allows me to avoid those kinds of sad things. He's like literally right above me, so I can hear the crying, and it's makes me sad. Okay, so how do we solve this problem where I want, it's okay, Tony. I want to be able to say, hey, find me the node that matches the text closest. So like furthest down in the tree, and then we'll work our way up the tree until we find the one that matches. So I feel like this would require a bit of a rework on how this works, because the way we do it is we take all of the nodes on the page and we iterate through all of those nodes to find the one that has the actual text content itself. But now we're saying we only want, or we want to find nodes that also contain it. Okay, I'm gonna just ask a question here. Okay, so I'm working on this a bit and I've hit a bit of a road block, partially due to the way this works, but also partially due to not being sure of the best way to go about this. For example, ID 1. With that, you want to get the div 1 element. But what about this? Another. Which element should you get in this case? I'm not sure that we can actually come to a right answer here. Honestly, I don't know how to proceed. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about this one. So we're gonna move on from that one. Get anchor elements or even other elements. I can't remember. Did I look at this one? When I have an anchor with some nested element like this, I would love to easily get the anchor. Oh, okay. Not look into. I think we want to just go with the closest recommendation. Perhaps someone could add this to the docs. Well, I wonder if we said like closest interactive element. I wonder if the best way to solve this would be to say, find me the closest interactive element via a config option like this. Get by text, submit, container, submit, closest interactive element, true. And the implementation would be something, would be basically to add something like this to the end of the query. Return found node map, or found node dot closest AB button or anything else. Just an idea. Not sure I like it. Okay. Off-screen hidden elements still queryable. Yeah, I don't think we can solve this one. So first off, this guy Discardo. Okay, whatever that is. The problem there is you're selecting by the label text, but there is no label. Please, yeah, make a reproduction in code, please. Code sandbox and post it to, I think I've got it in my Spectrum. There we go. Thanks. I think we're going to opt to put this in another package for now. Anyone can feel free to work on that. I will not be working on that myself. Okay. Cool, cool. So we still need to remove undocumented queries. Throw that. And what was this one again? Oh, right, the closest thing needs discussion. That's what we need on this one. What about intersection observer? Wade is suggesting. That is a great suggestion. I'm 99% certain that that is not supported by JSDOM because it would require supporting layout. Yeah, it doesn't do any layouting. Implement a layout engine. Yeah. Is there a cry emoji? Nope. Sad. Yeah. Roughly a full-time job for 3 to 6 months for a very talented engineer. Yep. Probably not going to happen. Yes, welcome to the world of open source. Okay. An intersection observer probably would work if it worked in the browser. So if you were running your test in the browser, you probably could do something like that with an intersection observer. But most people using DOM testing library are using it with JSDOM. That's how I'm using it, and so that's where my work is focused. So if somebody wants to implement a package that supports that, then feel free. Would that be the only way? Probably not. I honestly, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah. If JSDOM had intersection observer, no, I think there'd probably be another way to do it, but I'm not sure. Okay, cool. I'm getting some notifications on GitHub, so let me just check this out really quick. Yeah. Thank you, Freddie. I think his name is David, but yeah. And then we got TypeScript definition. Pretty sure it's Cool. That's probably correct. I think that's correct. Can you add find by and find all by and then nodes? Oh yes, absolutely, I can do that. Okay, I'm not sure where that in the notes below the headings. The notes below the headings. I'm not sure what that Oh. Yes, yes, I see. I see what this is talking about. Okay. Fine. Actually, yeah, queries. There we go. Find by label text. Find all by label text. Yep. There's that one. And then we've got find by placeholder text. Find all by placeholder text. Find by text. Find all by text. I think actually I could probably fit on that line just fine, maybe. Probably. Find by alt text. Find all by alt text. UI Wizard is saying, I remember using Mutation Observer in a Chrome extension. I wanted to remove some elements, but those elements were loaded after the fact. What a great API for things like that. Yeah, that's what we're using for wait for element in DOM testing library too. It's pretty neat. Okay, we got that, and then find by display value. Find all by display value. And then find by role. Find all by role. Probably needs to be on a new line. Find by test ID. Find all by, oops. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, cool, commit that. Alex has just done a remarkable job. Thanks, done with this doc site. It's been phenomenally good. Okay, cool, and this has been released. Sweet. So now just check out. So our pull requests are cleaned out. Yeah, nobody's working on this. Nobody's working on that. Okay, so this one's going to be breaking change also. Okay, so those are the two things I'm going to implement here, and then I'll call it a day for React testing or DOM testing library or whatever. And I'll this is going to be a breaking change, so I'm going to be making a breaking change to the other testing library packages I maintain. Okay, so what did I mess up? Oh, that's right. Git add, git reset, or we'll just fetch origin, git reset hard. I just realized something, that my face or my body is covering what the text stuff. So git reset hard origin master. Boom. Right, that's it, right? I fetched, right? Okay, good. Sweet. So now let's go ahead and we'll remove queries that are not documented. Get by select text. Select query by select text. Select text. Get all by select text. Select text. There we go. Okay. And actually, we also wanted by value. Okay, so we're getting some, yeah. Okay, we'll have to look into that. Okay, get by value, by value. Okay, cool. Get rid of by value. Get rid of that one. And there's the select text. We'll get rid of that while I'm here. Actually, you know what? Let's get by display value. Okay. By select text. Display value. Okay. And here's some more. By display value. By select text, there's another one. By display value. And here's another by display value. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Text matchers. Okay, we got that one covered. This is using just in case. Okay, yep. Query all by display value. We're gonna do for select. There, good. Select text. Query all by display value. Or select. Oops. Query all by display value. And this one will be for select. By select. Oh my goodness, we've got a lot of these. I don't even know what these are. Select text. Okay, cool. And then we'll get rid of that. And by value. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. By value. By select. By value. Yeah, and we've got display value covered there. Cool. All right, let's try this again. Run all of the tests. It should pretty much run all of them, I think. Boo. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's a little less specific than before, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. Get branch PR, remove deprecated stuff. And no. Yeah, rats. Okay. Okay. This is a fix. Remove deprecated queries. Closes. Number that one. Breaking change. This removes deprecated queries, like removes the deprecated queries by label or by value and by select value. Is that what it was called? I can't remember. Oops. By select text. Use by value instead, or by display value. Okay, cool. Push that. And actually, we're gonna go back to master. Get checkout master. Get branch next. Get push. Get checkout. Oh, yeah, get checkout that. And we'll do this. And we're gonna open it against next. Okay, cool. Remove deprecated queries because it closes this. Oh, yeah, whatever. That'll be in the commit message. I'll just put it down here. Okay. So how removed the queries and updated tests for those old queries to use the newer by display value variant. Okay, great. So this is NA because we don't have anything there that has been updated. We have our tests updated and it's ready to be merged. Let's create that pull request. Note, this is on the next branch because it's a breaking change that I want to combine with this one, I think. Yep. Okay, cool. So while that's happening, I'm going to actually check out that one, PR remove deprecated stuff. We're going to make a branch off of that called PR row get by. Okay, cool. So then we're gonna just kick our tests off, and I'm going to add test get by queries throw if more than one element is available. So we'll render div test ID data, or we'll just do div I, or is. There we go. That's a pretty typical scenario, I suppose. Here we go. History is in history. Okay, so we'll do get by text. Expect get by text is to throw error matching inline snapshot. And there we go. It's not going to throw an error, so my test will fail. And now I go make it throw an error by gonna go into our queries, I guess. Get by text. Return first or null. Want query helpers return first or null. So who is throwing the error when we don't have any? Oh, here we go. Get by text. All right, if there's no length. Okay, so all of these where it's like, yeah, pretty much all of those should be fine. No, that's not how we want to do that. Else if else length is greater than 1, then we'll throw get element error to do write a good error message container. Okay, so we'll start here, get all by label text. Oh, rats. I think I put this in too many places. Okay, so that's a get all. All the ones that have a get all, we don't want it in there. I think I probably did it entirely in the wrong place. Yeah, they were all in the wrong place. Oh, I see. Okay, I know what I need to do. I need to first result or null. Instead of this, I think what we want to do is first result or throw. Yep, that's what we want. Okay, first result or throw. So this query helpers, which is not documented or exposed, so people shouldn't be using it. Yeah, this is going to be first result, but it's going to be a breaking change anyway. So first result or throw. If result.length is greater than 1, then we'll throw a new error. Do you use the smooth cursor movement when you're not streaming too, or is it just for streaming purposes? I use it all the time. I love it, actually. I think it looks nice. Smooth as silk. UI Wizard, you mentioned there was a typo in my test. I don't think there's a typo in my test. Hopefully not. Okay, so if there's more than one, actually, you know what? I feel like, well, let's change all this. We'll go back. Boom, 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 boom. So each one of these is going to need a unique error message. And so we're going to say first result or null Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get our const L, return L, and then we'll have a if L, or if not L. No. Erg. Oh, thank you, UI wizard. Is story history. There we go. Okay, I'm not really sure about this because if we return null, okay, here we're gonna go back. First result or null. Okay, so instead what we're gonna do, say const else equals that with args. Okay. Oh, that's why. That's okay, that's good to know. We only want this applied for the get by. So const else equals else get all by test ID. Okay. We'll say if else dot length is greater than 1. Otherwise we'll return else at 0. Okay, and then this is where each one can have its own nice element error. So we'll throw get element error found multiple elements matching the here. Let's find what the error message is here. There it is. Okay. Found multiple elements by that container ID. Container ID. Okay. Then we pass the container. Cool. Then we're just gonna have to do that for every one of these, but this should get us an error. But it did not. Okay, element queries. And then there we go. Okay, so why is this not throwing? We're gonna say else dot length. Where is my log? Oh, well, because I'm editing the wrong one. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we have that one, get all by title, then get by title. Okay. All right, here we go. So this is going to be const else equals that, invoking with that container and text. And then we can say if else dot length is greater than 1, and we'll throw get element error to do improve message container return else at 0. Okay. By test ID. That one still looks good. L0. Okay. Improve error message. Get by title. So this one, get all by title. We'll just copy this thing over and say found multiple elements with the title. Okay, cool. Found multiple elements with the value. I think I should just rename all these to be text match. Okay, okay, let me just check out. I've been missing some comments. Hi everyone, what is this all about? It's just tests for some fancy project. Writing tests for his open source library, DOM testing library. Woo! I got interested in smoother cursor movement too. Just does anybody know how to set it up on VS Code? Sorry for asking here. So if you go to your settings, smooth, there it is, editor, cursor, smooth caret animation, true. And then you have smooth scrolling too. So there you go. You can pause the video right there. Okay. So found multiple elements with the value. Next is the placeholder. Yep. Get by placeholder. Found multiple elements with the placeholder text of that. That's the one I want. Label text. Found multiple labels with the text of that. Get all by text. Found multiple elements with the text that. Okay, and then alt text. The alt text. Oh, alt. I think I'm gonna improve this error message slightly. Okay. Get all by select text. Hold on a second. I thought I was based off of the branch where I removed all that stuff. Boo. Okay. Let's add this and get stash. Get log. I thought, yeah, I removed the deprecated queries. We didn't merge that yet, did we? Okay, let's take a look at this really quick. I select, that's weird. Oh, I know. Get log, get reset hard head. By select text should not be in here. Oh snap, you know what? Shoot. I did not save my work. Get stash up. Oh, shoot, I didn't hit save. And I like did undo a couple times. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, it looks like I did save that one. Ah, snap. That is super, super annoying. Oh, boo. Boo. Okay, well, get element error. I'm gonna do a get by error. That's gonna, I wanted to do this anyway, so, man, that's such a bummer. Actually, you know what? I think I may be able to save myself local history. But I didn't save it, so it probably won't work. Yeah, local history. Yeah, I didn't save it, so it's not gonna help. Boo! That's the worst. Okay, well, we're gonna make a function that is get by element error, or get, yeah, okay, message container, and actually we'll just return get element error, where the message is going to be a little more a message if this is intentional, then use the get all by variant of the query. Okay, cool. Okay, man, what a total bummer, right? So let's try this again. Get all by test ID, get by, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Not that one. Okay, so we're gonna say const else equals that. We invoke it like that. And then instead of just all args, we're gonna take the container and the text. We're gonna forward along to container and text. And then we'll say if else at 0 dot length is greater than 1, then we'll throw get oh rats, what did I call it? Get by error blah, I can't remember what it's called. To do better error message and container. Okay, let's first fix this. Gonna import that. And then let's go down here to all these things. And we'll go get by test ID. Get by element error. Okay, there we go. And rats. I want these all on new lines because it'll be easier. Okay, there we go. So actually, to make sure that I don't miss that, I'm gonna go. There we go. Okay, so starting with the first one, I guess, is this title. We'll do this all over again. Found multiple elements. I'm gonna copy that. And then we're gonna rename this to title, and this one to title. And then, actually, you know what we're gonna do? Found multiple elements, and then we'll do. Okay. So then, yeah. Okay. Find the element with, and then we just do that. Boom. And then update value and value. Then we can take with, boom. Cool. Okay, that's looking good. And that. Cool. And this one, and we'll put it there. Yeah, this is working out. This is a little bit faster anyway. Alt. And actually, this one I want to switch it up to that. And this will be ID and ID. What? Okay, get all, but select text. I forgot to fix that, so we'll just manually fix that ourselves here. By display value, by select text. Oh wait, we want to keep the display value. By value, that's what we want to get rid of. Oh man, I messed this up big time. Back. Okay, so it's the by select text, we keep the display value by value. Gonna get rid of those. Get rid of all that. There we go. By select text. I feel like I've done this before. It'll be ID. And that's gone. Okay, cool. Now I feel like there was one more here. Okay. Now let's look at our def here. So we added that test. We added that utility. Test ID, title, placeholder, label text, text, alt text, role. Oh, I made that on multiple lines. I was like, why does that one look different from the rest of these? And then there's role and display value and that utility, and that's it. Cool. So we made all of our changes. Now let's run our tests. And it occurs to me that I probably better have a test for every one of the queries like this. Okay. Huh, yep, gonna break a bunch of tests. Good times, good times. Is there a reason that you don't export functions individually? Yeah, because then I'd have to hunt throughout the whole file to find all of the places where I'm using the word export. As it is, I can come down here to the bottom. I did this special because these were all one-liners and they're all right at the bottom. But I can look at everything that this file exports. I actually have a blog post about this. Let me find it for you. It's newspaper. I think that's what it is. Yep, there it is. Let me paste that for you, and you can enjoy that those thoughts. This was several years ago I wrote this blog post. Let's discuss it on Twitter. See how many places I've mentioned this. Nope, nowhere. Huh. Old. Yeah, because it came from Medium, so I did discuss it on Twitter before, but it was on Medium at the time. So, okay. So, get by label text. Here, we're gonna do that example because that's our smoke test. If that one's failing, then we have a big problem. Okay. Or ID username. Examples of things. Get by labeled text. Oh, I didn't return. I get by label text. Yep, I didn't return. Whoopsies. Okay, and I'm pretty sure they're all exactly the same. Else 0. There we go. Ah, now run all the tests and see what else breaks. Very good. Very good indeed. Let's just run failing tests. Element queries. Okay. So pretty much like most things failed. Oh, we skipped 29 tests. Okay, that's nice. So that snapshot. Yeah, let's look at our snapshot summary here at the bottom. Let's do an interactive. Oh, there was only one snapshot that failed. It was this one, and that's acceptable. So let's update it. Boom. And now we have 5 failing tests that all seem to have to do with the fact that we found multiple elements with the value Alaska. Huh. Yeah, they all seem to be that thing. And then this one didn't throw anything. Huh. That one should definitely be returning 2 things. So I'm going to do that one first. I'm going to do element queries. And then we're going to run the get by queries throw, blah, 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 blah. Figure out why this isn't throwing. So get by text, else length, whatever, length, there we go. Okay, so there are 2. Oh, my bad. There we go. That should fix it. And we'll run them all. And hopefully those other ones do not fail. Yay! Sweet. Good, good. Very good. Okay. So that is not a very helpful snapshot. Do I have any other snapshots? The snap. Okay, what are we using to serialize? Oh, that's not an error though. So DOM. Okay, we're not doing anything useful there. Yeah, okay. I could like de-ASCIIify, I think is how that works or whatever. Okay, sorry, I missed a couple chats. Let me just see what I missed. Okay, so Florian is asking, what is a smoke test exactly? A smoke test is just a simple kind of high-level test that basically says if there is smoke, or if this test is failing, then we've got a problem somewhere. We aren't very specific about where that problem is or anything, but if this test is failing, then we've got a major issue. And so that's what that example file is. It's basically, this should always work. There aren't very many things that could break this. And so if this one's breaking, we know we have a problem. I think somebody told me it like has a history in some like construction or something, but like if you see smoke, then there's a problem. I can't remember where that history is. You can go Google it. Here, let's see. Smoke test. Origin, term origin. Term origin. Oh, right, it was hardware. So plug it into an electrical source and power the device up. If no smoke appears, the device passes the smoke test. So there you go. Okay, so it makes sense in testing libraries, but what about in modules that are used in client-side scripts where you'd want to avoid importing what you don't need? Oh, okay. Any reason don't export functions individually. So yeah, actually, like tree shaking works with this too. So if we go to queries, tree shaking will work with this. Basically, what's going to happen is Webpack's like, oh, you don't use that? Boom, 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 boom. You don't need any of these. And so then you see all these red spots. That's where it's saying, hey, oh, whoops, ha ha ha. Let's get rid of that. This one is where it's saying, hey, this is never used. And so Uglify is going to come in and be like, oh, then that's gone. So that's what that does. Oh, no, 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 no. I got to be careful of all that undoing. Okay, get those back. So that's what that does. Okay, and this, get rid of that. So that's that. Sweet. All right, cool. So I feel pretty good about this. I do think it would probably be a good idea to multiple elements. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to not do a snapshot. We're going to just change this up because I want to do a snapshot, or I want to do, I want to verify this for all of the queries. So, you know what, I'm going to cut this out. We're going to make a new file called getByErrors.js. And we're going to import render from helpers test utils. And we're going to also import case from just in case cases. And cases, we're going to call that with, well, that's first going to get an object, and this is going to be our assertions, and then we're going to call it with an array. And no, we'll do an object. Get by text. And yeah, method or yeah, it'll be method, or no, it'll be query is, and HTML is this thing. Okay, and then I'm gonna get name, query, and HTML, and we'll get utils equals render the HTML, and we'll say expect utils name. Name is being that's what it's calling that. And we'll invoke it with the query, and we'll expect, there we go, spell that correctly, to throw blah, I can't remember what I'm looking for, multiple elements. Okay, I think that'll do it. Did I do that wrong? No, not in there. No, I've got cases in here somewhere. There we go, cases. Oh, right. I need to give it a title. Get by queries throw an error when there are multiple returned elements returned. There we go. Sweet. That one's passing. So now I can say, oh wait, it shouldn't be passing though. Oh no, it is. That's right. Okay. So now I'm just gonna get by errors, and we gotta add a bunch of these. So we'll have get by label text, get by placeholder text, get by text, get by, what are my other queries? We have text, alt text title, alt text, get by title, display value and role, display value, get by role, and test ID. And there we go. Now we just need to make these return to. So, say, instead of his, we'll say aria label. Here we go. Placeholder text. And we'll do another one for history. And then text is good. Get by alt text. And we'll do another one for history. Hi from Poland. When are you going to release it? Asks Renner. Probably as soon as I'm done with it. Probably today. Maybe not. I might wait till tomorrow to get a couple people to review it, but I think I'll probably want to release it today. Okay, so then we'll have title is, oops, and title is history, and then display value. So this one will be interesting. We'll say input, or yeah, input. Let me just double check something. I'll make queries, display value. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. So value is his, and then we'll do a select with an option value history option select. Two different types of elements, but both match. Okay, sweet. And then get by role. Say role is, and role history. Okay. And data test ID, data test ID is, and data test ID history. Okay, cool. Sweet, we got it all. Now, let's see what happens if I run the validate script. That'll run the build, the linting, the tests, with coverage turned on, and all of that, just to make sure. Boom, that's what I was worried about. My coverage is not full. So let's open coverage, lcov, report, index, HTML, figure out where we're lacking. Queries. Now that's interesting. That's not what I expected. Found multiple elements. You throw multiple elements. Okay, let's run this again. We'll just do get by errors and oh, I know what's going on. This needs to be boom and boom and boom. I was passing multiple arguments to cases, rather than a single object, which is what I was supposed to be doing. So let's try that with coverage again. And multiple. I misspelled that. Is that the only one that failed? Try that again. Sweet. Okay, cool. We have Houston. We have a good situation. Okay, cool. So now, let's go back here. I'm gonna merge this into the next branch. Just make sure that it's going where I think it is. Good. So many emails. Very good. Okay. Cool, cool. So we'll delete this, and then I'm going to git push, or actually let's git log, git stash. Actually gonna git fetch origin, git reset hard, next git stash pop, and we've got a merge conflict. Rats. Where is that merge conflict? Let's see. Accept incoming or accept current change. Okay, but we don't want the query all by select. So that was a mistake, but here it is. Boom, 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 boom. By value. Goodness gracious. Boom, 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 boom. By value. Get rid of you and you. And you and you. Just trying to slip in there. They don't want to go. We're gonna run this. Snapshot failed. Oh man. Dang it. I made some mistakes here. Snap. Okay. Wait, I'm so confused. Git log. Okay, git reset hard, next, git log. Okay. Now git fetch origin, git reset origin, next. Okay. Okay, I might regret this, but we're gonna reset hard origin next. Okay, cool. Git stash or git cherry pick that commit. Oh, allow empty. Great. I think I may have messed up myself in a bad way. Ah, dang it. Okay, there we go. Whew, still had that stashed, I guess. Okay, found multiple. Good, good, good. We run the test with coverage just to make sure, I guess. That's all there. Very good. Git or status. Git add. Element queries, huh? Oh, okay. Yep. Whoa, undo. Okay. Good. Okay, now why in the world is this preloaded? just make sure I'm changing what I think I am. Yep, this looks correct. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna make a fix by get by throw an error if more than one element is found. Okay, this closes number 202. Breaking a change. All get by query variants. Now we'll throw an error if more than one element is returned. If this is expected, then use get all by instead. And find by, or find all by, in which now it occurs to me that you're going to get this error message. Let's see. Helpers. You're going to get all by if it find all by fails. Use the get the all by into the query, like find all, or like get all by text, or find all by text. There we go. There we go. That shouldn't break any tests. It should just be more helpful error message. Sweet. So now we're going to push that and pop that open. I'll start this and then I'll address some questions that people have asked in here. We're going to have this on the next branch. Okay, so this is going to be our what. It's going to go below. And this is our y. TLDR, more explicit, more better. This actually will be a major improvement for people, especially people who aren't doing cleanup. And yeah, so this will be a really good thing. How added some logic. Yeah, okay. For the get by queries to throw if the returned element is, or elements has a length greater than 1. All right, checklist. Documentation will need to be updated. TypeScript. I don't know if TypeScript represents this or not. No, it doesn't. So, yeah, that is not applicable. Tests are done. Oops. And I think it's ready to be merged. cool. So these commits are going to go right in, and that works just fine for me. Okay, cool. Good, good, good. So I would like to get at least one review. Got a lot of people who could review that, but okay, so let me address any questions people have, and then I think I'm actually going to wrap things up. Did you set up bash aliases for your git commands, npm commands, like nrt? Yes, I did. If you can go to .files, is that a thing? Nope, it's not. It's going to be a thing. Hold on a sec. Whoa. Shorten github.files. Shorten that to .files. And now, in a few seconds, you should be able to go to that .files. It takes maybe 10 seconds. There we go. And now it's going to take you to my .files, and you can go to my bash profile, which is where I configure all like the nrt and all that stuff. Pretty handy stuff. And my git config is and like my git stuff is not in here, but give me 1 second and I'll get the stuff for you so you can take a look at it. Just 1 sec. Be right back. As it turns out, I actually don't have anything secret in here, so I probably could put my git config in my .files, but this is what I do. So there's that info. I'm using bat, by the way, which is this cool thing that's kind of like cat, except it syntax highlights things and gives you line numbers and stuff. It's pretty cool. You can get that from Homebrew. But yeah, so I have this reset hard thing, my checkout B, checkout. That's my commit all the things with verbosity. And then cherry pick command, amend, unstage. I don't ever use that. I forgot I had it. And cdiff, which actually this is wrong, and I'm not sure. I need to figure out how to make that right. Like I want to be able to say get cdiff and just have it be like whatever the most recent commit is. So like somehow default those to head. I don't know. But get cdiff head. See, and it does it in the opposite way, right? Like, so I get a double minus and a double plus. I'm not sure. There's something wrong with that. That command. I used to have it. It was really cool, but then I lost it and I had to rewrite it. And yeah. But anyway, so that's that. So cool. So let's see here. Once we get Travis up and running. Oh, Travis isn't going to be up and running. Boo. Yeah, okay. Well, let me just check here. We'll take a look at some things while we're waiting for folks. Document those things in testing library. That's great. And get anchor. Got a response. I like this very much. Okay. I just don't like closest interactive element. Yeah, I kind of feel like selector or get parent. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do about that one, but it's not going to make it in this release, and it'll be a feature anyway, so I'm not too worried about breaking changes and stuff. Okay, cool. Good, good. Okay, I'm not sure about that, but we'll just let them do their thing. Add example of React Intel integration. Cool. Sweet. I do find this valuable. Okay, so we got our provider. Here's our tests. Render with React Intel. That's coming from this thing. Okay. This is blinking. Just makes me want to click it, I guess. Interesting. So this could all be in a setup file. Oh, yeah. Okay. In React testing. Actually, yeah. And then the rest could just go in the test example itself. It may also be useful to have a specific repo or code sandbox just for React. You know what? That's not included in the examples. Yeah, cool. Okay, and then we're importing that thing. Cool. Then in here, yeah, okay. Okay, so then we'll do, oh, not dependency, documentation. There we go. Sweet. Let's see what other notifications I've got here. Cool, cool. We got that shipped. Cool. So we can go to testinglibrary.com/API, or what is it? Docs API queries. And we've got our find by and find all by. I'm going to tweet that really quick. Go here. No, that did not work. It should be copying to my clipboard. And I just pasted it. Sweet. Okay, excited to announce the release of the latest release of DOM testing library that supports 2 new query variants: find by and find all by. It allows you to await, do this, wait, find by text, async, loaded data, or Super neato. And this is going to be our octopus. Will be, yep. Okay, sweet. Hooray. All right, let us see. I'm gonna guess that, oh, what is this? Oh, this is the testing library docs repo. Wrong repo. I was very confused for a moment. Okay, cool. So we can go to testing library, DOM testing library, GitHub. There we go. Okay, one pull request. It's this one. TIA is not running, but I am hoping to get something. Response from somebody soon. And yeah, that's gonna be it for right now. So thanks everybody. I hope that was fun. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do one other thing. Just gonna go here. Boom, and respond. And you can watch me build it here. Actually, you know what? It was, I built it on the previous video, so we're gonna do that. Share that one. And release it here. So, this one. Boom. Okay. Fun stuff. Okay, sweet. So I think that's all that we're gonna do for today. I hope that was interesting and useful and you'll learn something. And yeah, enjoy the sweet new utilities that you have available to you. This one hopefully will be released today or tomorrow, and I think you'll like that too. Yeah, also, do you have a list of your Chrome extensions that you use for GitHub? kcd.im/uses. And I will paste that right here. Refined GitHub. Nope, it's not on there. Whoops. Extensions. So I do use refined GitHub. So feel free to like ask on my AMA, hey, could you add your Chrome extensions to uses? If there's something missing, ask my AMA, and I will add that. Okay, so that's it for me. I hope you have a nice day, and I will see you all later. Thanks.